Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy J-Man, and look, y'all, today I am back today with another video. Now, look, before we do anything, appreciate all of y'all for the love and support. We are still on the road to 5K subs. Yes, that is correct. We are still on the road to 5,000 subscribers. Y'all make sure I hit that like and subscribe button for your boy J-Mid. Glove Motion All 2025, okay? We have a lot of content on the way, but I want to make this video, okay? Now, yesterday, I was going to stream for y'all, and I'm so happy I didn't because it would have been one of my most viewed streams due to the stress I was dealing with. And it seemed like I needed therapy on the amount of times I was playing yesterday, right? I just couldn't do it, y'all. I don't know what it is with people that play 2K, but it has become the absolute just, disgrace. And what I mean by disgrace, every time when I make a video about the experience when you play, whether it's the record proving grounds, I am right 95% of the time. And it's like I get tired and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, like, okay, it can't be that bad. But yesterday, I was on my slasher, the same but y'all see in the background. My slash, I lost, I'm pretty sure it was more than 8 games in a row. And it didn't matter how my slasher played, which is crazy because my slasher, out of all of my builds, he can get hot from the 3-point line quick. I don't know if it's the jumper I gave him. I don't know what it is. But when it comes to like just spotting up threes, he can get hot really quick. My slasher was averaging 4 threes made per game with a 78 yesterday. Okay. And no matter how well my slasher played, it was a loss. It was a loss. It was a loss. And what I mean by I need y'all to stop saying that y'all are ready for the next, oh, I'm ready for it. Because all I hear, I go to people's chats, I go to people's streams, I go to Twitter, even in game chat. Man, I can't wait until NBA 2K26. Bro, you are trash. And it's crazy because here's the thing, right? I thought, I do the fundamental things that I'm not good and I'm not some comp player. But the way how some of y'all play and the fact that you still got people on here that have no clue on how to utilize their build. It's been 8 seasons, right? Can't shoot, can't play no defense, can't space the floor, the most important thing, and still have the audacity to say, man, I can't wait until NBA 2K26. And for all of y'all that's asking me about the new college football game, I don't know yet, okay? I'm kind of very disappointed, and I will be dropping a video about that as well. So we're not going to talk about that right now, but I have, I don't know if I'm getting that game yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm getting a new college football game. I'm going to talk about that in one of my other videos, right? Because y'all keep asking me, like, Jay, did you see the trailer and things about the new college game? I seen it. I don't know how I'm feeling. I feel like they could have done a lot more better. But y'all, back to this 2K stuff, bro, because a lot of y'all, for some reason, y'all are not getting it. You see what I'm saying? Every time I load up 2K and I just got my music in my ear and I just want to relax and chill, play your role and get and just move on. You just can't do it. I was embarrassed yesterday to even be a part of the 2K community. That's how bad it was. You know what I'm saying? And y'all think I'm joking. If I would have streamed yesterday, it would have had probably 10,000 people in there easily because it was just that bad, y'all. It didn't matter. Like, and here's the thing that will make it crazy. It's been 8 seasons. And by the way, there are no 9 seasons. And if you guys want to know, all you have to do is go to the little badge thing and it only shows you 8 seasons. There's not 9 seasons. So I mean, we can probably confirm that because I'm pretty sure people keep asking me, is there going to be a night? There's not. No, I feel like there's only 8 seasons. Okay. But yesterday, back to what I'm saying, bro, I had one game, my slasher hit like 6 of 8 from the 3-point line. He still lost with a 78. You want to know why we lost? Because it was a PG. Once again, it's been 8 seasons. This guy had a 99 ball, and he was a so-called, I'm a facilitator, things that I've been telling y'all about. So I'm like, bro, we had an 18-point lead, and y'all know me. I'm not in the game chat unless I see something that's, making me question what the hell is going on. We ended up losing that game with an 18-point lead. And it's not because of the slingshot, which, yes, that can definitely play. We know how that BS is in this game. But it was because the PG on the other team saw how the guard was on my slashers team to where, oh, this guy not trying to score and I'm already down 18. I ain't got nothing to lose. So, I mean, he started going at him like he was a piece of meat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it was free. It was literally free. He down 18 points. This dude went at him, just started giving him bucket after bucket, bro. He dropped 45 on this dude. Now, before this guy had 45, right? The game ended up going to OT. I get on game chat. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm gonna help guard this dude because I don't know how he dropped 40 in the first place, but we gonna make somebody else beat us in overtime. You see what I'm saying? Because it was literally just 2 versus 5 at that point, right? And we shouldn't have been in overtime because on the inbound with like 20 seconds left, the PG was nowhere to go get the ball. So I'm on my slash. I had to go down there and get the ball. I'm thinking the pitcher gonna come down because I got the ball, get him the ball. He's nowhere to be found. It's a turnover. So it's like, bro, we shouldn't be in this predicament. But what made it bad, we still had a chance to win the game. All this brother had to do was just listen to what I'm saying. Yo, listen, we gonna double your guy, force him to move the ball. We're gonna win the game. I helped, right, y'all? He gonna leave and just back away and guard nobody. I'm like, yo, I can't do it. Then on top of that, another game I played, right? A center drop, an inside center. And y'all might look at it like, bro, you crashing out. I'm not crashing out. I'm going to tell you something right now, bro. If you have ever had a center and somebody ever put 30 and 20 on your head, just never play the position ever again. That has never happened to me. I want that's on my career stat line, bro. Somebody put 30, you let an inside center put 30 and 20 on you. That means you let a build that can't space the floor give you 30 points and 20 rebounds. And when I'm saying this stuff, right? Of course, it was once again grown men. He talked about so I said, bro, your man got 30 points and 20 rebounds. He said, so I like this is 2K25. I'm ready for 2K26. He's like, no, bro, you gonna be trash on that one too. Like, and this is what I need you to understand, bro. When it comes to the online experience, and y'all are over here saying, man, I can't wait until the next, you're gonna be asked on the next 2K. Y'all can't do fundamental things. And the problem was, and here's the thing, the problem was he couldn't box him out because he was weak, right? He was just getting out. He was just getting beat up. You know how like somebody just say, like in a fighting or a UFC match, the dude just getting beat up? That's what happened to that center. You're just getting beat up. You're getting bullied. There's nothing you could do. Except it was his build. So my thing is, I was like, bro, you made that build and you put yourself in that situation. I tried to help him because I was on my slasher, and he was like, nah, you getting in my way. That's why I can't get aboard. I was like, all right, but I'm not in your way no more. At that point, the dude had like 5 rebounds. So I'm like, okay, I'm not in your way. He said, yeah, look at the stats. I got 10 points. I said, your man got 30, 32, and 20. He had 32 points and 20 rebounds, right? He said, so this is the stuff that I'm talking about, bro. And it's going to be, I want y'all to know this real quick, right? The same ones that you're playing in the rec with are the same trash people you're gonna be dealing with on 26. That's why I keep telling you, if the gameplay is not there, I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. Because it's gonna be basically NBA 2K25 with a part 2 update, pretty much. You're dealing with the same trash players, the same players that have no IQ, the same players that said, man, make the court size bigger when that didn't make a damn difference. And I told you that on 2K24. I still had that video. I said, bro, listen. They make the court size bigger. It's going to be the same thing because randoms have no basketball IQ. There's a reason why they're called randoms. And you guys might think, well, J-Man, you're a random too, which you're correct. Everybody's a random, right? But when it comes to like basic fundamental IQ, I'm way better than a random, okay? I'm not going to sit there and put the team in harm's way and cut every 2 seconds, be scared to shoot the basketball, not play defense. No, that's no. Y'all randoms can't do that. And it's been 8 seasons. It's been 8 seasons. And every time when I go in the game, should not communicate. I'm like, yo, like, what's going on here? It's, man, you always come, you whining this and that. And I'm like, well, I mean, we're down right now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. That's what I'm saying. I feel, bro, y'all gotta stop with I can't wait until 2K26. This is why I want them to look at the rec and be like, yo, listen, you gotta do something with this. You have to. Because when you let anybody walk in these modes, it's the same thing. It is the exact same thing. Y'all gotta think about it for a second, right? Hear what I'm saying. The same people that you're dealing with on the game are gonna be the same ones on these online modes. So you got to ask yourself, if 2K don't drop no demo for the next 2K, if they don't care about gameplay, if they don't even try to improve their gameplay, if they still have this BS in the game to where you ain't got no control over your my player, ask yourself, is it really worth it? Because I don't think it is. I really don't. I really don't. And I'm being 100% honest with y'all, bro. I really don't. I'm low key about to just start doing a lot more IRL stuff, and it's not because that is the way content is now. It's because I have a lot more fun with it. You know, it's crazy because I'm a gamer at heart, yes, but these games have given me nothing but stress, bro. And it's like I can't chill. I can't chill and play. And y'all might say, bro, you need to find a team. That here's what I need you to understand. I've played on the team before. I've been with the pro team. I've done that. That to me isn't fun because when you're playing with the team, it's like you gotta like lock in and I don't want to have. I just want to chill, bro. You see what I'm saying? This is not. I want to be on some like I'm playing some tournament. I just want to chill and relax. And I feel like a lot of y'all don't get that when y'all, because I know y'all gonna say, bro, just join a team if you care so much. It's not about that. I shouldn't have to join a team to win a rec game, bro. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to do that. It's rec. It's fundamentals. It is literally fundamentals. It's been 8 seasons, and you still got people clueless, can't space the floor. I say it so many times, and every time when I go in that game chat, it is a grown man in the game chat. Dude sitting in the corner watching the team struggle. Are y'all not sick of seeing that? I am. I really am. And they be trash. And squad rec is bad too. I told y'all when me and T, me and well, I don't know. Y'all wasn't in when T was streaming, but T was streaming like last week. We hopped on like 2 3 times. We wasn't. That was our first game back. I think my player had. I think Cody dropped 28. T had 25. Like, bro, it was the first game in squad rec. We outplayed the 3 people that's supposed to have chemistry. Not saying like that's an achievement, but we shouldn't have to do all of that. We shouldn't have to be the ones to be the leading players when it's been 8 seasons, right? Or 7. How many else you want to call it? I'm just sick of it, y'all. And like I said, I got another vlog on the way that y'all gonna see. You see what I'm saying? But it's just when it comes to this gaming stuff, and that's what I'm saying with the college football, I haven't even pre-ordered it yet because I feel like they could have done a way better job. Like I said, I'm not going to say what I want to say all because I got a separate video for that. But I feel like they could have done a lot more. I feel like they just rushed to it, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I wanted, GTA 6 to drop this year because it was something that would have made these not only just 2K, it would have made every game wake up and be okay. We got to get in our bag for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, these GTA, but done, took over the world because that's what. When GTA 6 is available, it is going to break the internet. It's going to take over the entire world. Everybody's going to be playing it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, the janitor's going to be playing it. Everybody, the lunch lady going to be playing it. Everybody's going to be playing it. It is that much of a generational game, and it should hopefully experience. You see what I'm saying? Like it's like that. That's why I wanted GTA 6 to drop because I'm sick of dealing with this, and it's every game too. Nobody on the history of 2K gets the teammates that 2K. If y'all were to see the teammates that 2K puts on my teams when I play the game on no matter what build I'm playing on, y'all, bro, my channel would have done numbers if I would have streamed every day. It would have. Because people would have loved to see how bad are the teammates that I'm getting. People like to see it when you're crashing out or frustrated. I can't do it. That's why I didn't stream. See what I'm saying? But all I see people say, bro, I can't wait until 2K20. You're gonna be ass, trash. You're gonna make a build that's got all of these attributes. Don't shoot the ball, can't do nothing proper, bro. You're gonna be terrible. And I'm sick of it, bro. I'm so sick and tired of it, chat. I really am. I'm sick of it. I really am. Y'all don't get it. Y'all are not understanding how bad it is, bro. Y'all are not. You can't think about it. You can't get on the game. And I don't know about y'all. Maybe some of y'all get the good randoms, okay? I don't know. I can't even get average people. And you know what's crazy? I looked at the player cards, and y'all know me. I don't really care about the, win percent or the shooting percentage. I don't care about that stuff, right? I mean, I look at it, but I don't just judge that from a player. I actually, okay, maybe this player didn't have the right scenery. You see what I'm saying? But until you play with these people, you see why they have a 30 win percent, why they shoot 20%. It's how they play. They're losing players, literally losing players. And when you have a problem with it, they look at it like you're whining because they're used to losing. They're used to not shooting open shots. They're used to, can't play defense, can't space the floor. They can't do fundamental things. But they be the same ones. I can't wait till NBA 2K26. You trash, bro. Trash. And I've been saying since 2K22 to stop going straight to the online and learn to build first, right? Because you're gonna have somebody in the comment section say, like, bro, instead of actually cursing people out, maybe give them advice. Guess what? We've already done that. I've said multiple times, instead of going to these online rec or proving grounds, which I hope they get rid of, because proving grounds is clearly not done properly, right? And I've been told you that. Stop going to the rec and play my career for like just 5 to 10 games. Learn your build. Figure out what is your build a threat at. What is your build really, gonna elevate at? Don't just, yeah, I got my player. I'm about to go to the wreck. That is the problem. I'm literally seeing people. This is the only 2K to where I've seen folks have a 99-3 and attempt no threes and try to say they're a facilitator. You got a 99-3 and a 90 plus ball handle, but you a facilitator. Man, y'all don't get it, bro. And I see that it's the same thing. Man, they gotta drop 2K26. You're terrible. You're horrible. You're awful. You're pathetic. And people like to say, like, oh, like, nah, bro, you need to humble your. No, don't tell me I need to do anything, bro. Because if anything, I'm too nice of a teammate when it comes to randoms, bro. Like, you're not there when I deal with the shitty motherfuckers on the game. I get the worst people on the game. Matter of fact, what I'm gonna do is I feel like I actually can, because I can go and show you the recent games, right? And my next video, because I'm gonna do a breakdown of my next video, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about, right? I'm gonna show y'all the players that 2K put on our team yesterday. 30 win percent players. Trash. So before you just go in the comment section and say, man, this guy is he's so angry, this and that. I would love to see you in the shoes of dealing with the, putrid play that we saw yesterday, bro. And I know some of y'all don't care, but you're the same ones that, man, I'm ready for the next 2K. And you really not, because you're terrible. You're awful. You're really not. You're horrible. I'd rather play with somebody that's missing shots instead of playing with somebody that's scared to take a shot. Because the players that 2K, I don't know, that's why I feel like the devs have seen my videos. They give me the worst people. And it'd be bad because the other team know they'll start flopping. They're like, oh, we just want to double J mid. You ain't got to worry about nobody else. They'll do everything because they know the team that 2K put me on is terrible. They know that. It was so bad yesterday. The guy, how like people can like their play and performance? The people on the other team like our play and we lost by 50. Like my slashers play. And you know it's bad. It's like they feel sorry for you. But like I said, bro, I just, like, y'all got to stop with this. I'm ready for 2K26, bro. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, like, bro, you need to improve on fundamentals. And I'm saying this for everybody that's watching this video, bro. If you can't do fundamental things, a lot of y'all right now might look at it like this, like, nah, bro, it's just the randoms you get. Like, no, bro. Some of y'all probably watch this video, you probably lack some of this stuff too. Because think about it. A lot of y'all, when I be streaming 2K, which I'll be saying in the comment section, bro, ain't nobody cutting. That is the problem right there. That little cutting stuff, y'all gotta cut that out, bro. That not everybody can cut. There be times to where my slasher and shot more threes than attacking the basket. And that shouldn't be the case. And yeah, I said before, my slasher can get hot from the 3-point line. I understand that. But it's the fact that some of y'all just want to cut, and that's why there's no space on the court. Everybody want to cut at once. There's no spacing. Everything's crowded. Look at how free the corners are. Ain't nobody in the corners. Wide open. Ain't nobody over there. It be like that every single time. The hash be wide open. The corner be wide open. Right? But hey, y'all don't want to do that. Y'all still making inside bigs. Right? Well, I'm ready for the next 2K. And that's the thing, too. People going to still make an inside for the next 2K. You still going to be trash. And you're still going to deal with the random experience. I'm about just sick of it, y'all. See what I'm saying? I'm about just sick of it. So, like I said, in my next video, I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about, because I nearly lost my mind, bro. And it was really pissing me off because you had somebody really defending what I'm going to show y'all in the next video. It was really that terrible. My block list is insane off of randoms alone on NBA 2K25, bro. It is insane. It is like a Christmas wish list, bro. Remember, like, when you was a kid and they like, yo, like, if you had a wish for the things you want, what would you want? it's a list full of things that you know you're probably not gonna get, but you know that's something that you would want. Bro, that's how my block list look. It's just full of people just on the list, random people. Why did I put them on a block list? They can't space the floor. They scared to shoot the ball wide open. All that stuff. I'm about just sick of it, y'all. You see what I'm saying? But this little narrative, man, I can't wait until I'm not gonna lie. I'm ready for 26. You trash. Stop talking. If you play solo rec and you talk, I'm ready for 26. You're terrible, in my opinion. Trash. And some of y'all play this every day. Every day is still bad. From a fundamental standpoint, I'm not talking about being so comp and stuff like that. I already told you how I feel about that stuff, right? I'm talking about from a fundamental standpoint. Y'all not understand that? Y'all not realize how bad it has been? The entire year, by the way, too. It has been absolutely unacceptable. Absolutely unacceptable. But hey, y'all ready for 2K26. And that's the problem, right? And I'm not finna do no tutorials on like, yeah, so right here you gotta you know you're supposed to shoot the ball right. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, no. Like, and that's the problem. Y'all want people to coddle, y'all want people to, hold your hand and coddle you and hey, instead of telling your teammate to shoot the wide open shot, tell him next time it's okay. He don't have to shoot. Like, no, and I can't believe that's how some of y'all are. Y'all want people on your team that's gonna feel sorry for you. You don't want somebody on your team. People rather they don't want people on your team that's gonna just keep it real with you, tell you what it is. Okay, they want people on your team that's just gonna, hey, I know I'm not shooting the ball, but tell me, it's okay to not shoot. Like, no, that's why you got a 30 win%. And it'd be crazy to me because I'm like, I've literally ran into people in the game to where I'm like, dog, how this guy on bronze or he on casual? And then when I play with them, they play really well because some of them is they dealt with the bad teammates, right? But no, these last couple of days, nah, some of y'all on there for a reason, bro. There's a reason why, like I said, you got a 25 win%. You don't get sold. You can't even space the floor. Grown men. This is the only game I have played to where grown men don't know fundamentals and they don't see nothing wrong with getting 30 and 20 or 40 put in their head, bro. They think it's okay. But guess what? The same things that I just read off to y'all, that's going to be the experience on 2K26. I guarantee you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. The only way that is not the experience is if the devs start to realize what their community really is. But guess what? That's not going to happen. And what are they doing right now? They're acting like NBA 2K25 had no issues. That's why the devs ain't talking. And they're trying to move on to the next 2K. Like I've been telling y'all since season 2 or 3, that is what they're going to do. They're not going to talk and communicate with the community. They're going to act like everything was cool on 25 and try to, talk about 26. And that's why I told you, if there is no demo, ain't nothing to look forward to, bro. Because they can say all of this stuff, all of this talking about what this is going to be in the game and that. Nobody cares about that stuff no more, bro. It's like it's 2K is at a make or break point right now. If your gameplays continue to get worse, nobody cares. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said before, bro, y'all been wondering why I've been dropping no video, why I'm not talking about, like, bro, you don't understand what I dealt with yesterday. I promise you, it's the way how, if I would have streamed yesterday, it would have looked like I needed therapy, bro. I was stressing. I had a mean headache, just losing game after game. And everybody was just okay with it. Just okay with just losing. It was absolutely just an embarrassment, bro. Like I said, I felt embarrassed to even be a part of the 2K community yesterday, bro. It was just grown men. I'm thinking, it's summer. The kids, I know they home. It's the summertime. Bro, it was grown men. Like, and then here's the thing. What make it worse, when the dude got 32 and 20 put on his head, you really had somebody on the mic like, yeah, but it's still a team effort. No, bro. Somebody dropped 30 and 20. Ain't no team effort. You just got beat up. That's all that is to it. And that's something I'm talking. And that's why folks are trash. Because instead of people just telling them what they need to, like, what they need to really know, right? Well, it's a team standpoint. It's a team. No, bro. When somebody alone put 32 points and 20 rebounds on somebody on their own, on an inside, Bro, there is no team right there, bro. You just got beat up one on one. But you got another grown man. Like, nah, bro. It's still, we still lost as a team. Like, my man didn't drop 30 and 32 and 20. No, that if that ever happened on my center gonna probably disappear for a couple of days. Like, I promise you. If I made a center build, my center ever got 32 and 20 put on his head, there's gonna be some real, soul searching to do with my center build, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna feel like, to me, I'm gonna take that personal. Somebody dropped 32 and 20. It's not because I'm a content creator. That's just a person to me alone. I told you, anything I do, I want to be first place. Anything I do, right? I want to be the best. So if somebody flat out puts alone 32 points and 20 rebounds on my center, yo, my center, first of all, he ain't gonna be back playing for a while. You see what I'm saying? But these guys look at it like, hey, that's normal. And nothing's crazy too. For 2K, you still can't transfer over VC. Right now, I think I have currently over 186,000 VC just sitting there, right? Just sitting there. And that's going to all go to waste because on 2K, you can't take it to the next 2K. Which, like I told you, if they don't drop no demo, I really could care. Like, I really don't care, bro. That is the most important part now for 2K to really improve. Their gameplay is not improving. If it's not responsive, it doesn't matter, right? It really doesn't. So, like I said before, it would be nice though if you could transfer over your VC, right? Because like just having almost 200,000 VC just sitting there, and that's really because when like T hit me up like, "Are you trying to run?" I'll be like, "Yeah, we can," and she'll stream it and things like that, right? Just VC, just sitting there, right? But it's just like I told y'all, bro. Like y'all gotta stop with this. You're ready for the next 2K because ain't nothing gonna change in reality, bro. It's gonna be the same trash players doing the same thing. And I hope y'all got that point, bro. Because I'm about just sick of some of y'all, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And this video might not be monetized. It probably will be. I don't know. But I am just fed up. Okay. The next video that y'all are about to see, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. And it might even make some of y'all, mad. The way, like, because if you were just there, which you're going to see, just imagine dealing with that. Okay? And y'all can say, bro, I would have quit and you would have got banned. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what 2K does. That's saying it's like torture at that point. That's why I'm glad I didn't stream. See what I'm saying? Because if I would have streamed, I would have got very sick, bro. Anyways, like I said, I'm out of here. I'm going to catch you on the next video. Please watch the very next video. It is very important. Some of y'all really need to know what's going on. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm out of here, bro.